My name is Lexlo and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Lex Talk series on Lexlo's channel. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Lexi. If you're sorry, I'm drinking wine. If you're new, hey! If you're existing, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a Lex Talk video. A Lex Talk video. A Lex Talk video. Look at that waist, bitch. Do, 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 do. So a little back roll. Do, 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 do. All right, for real, let me stop playing. All right, so it's a Lex Talk video. So this is the second annual Lex Talk, well, not second annual. This is the second monthly Lex Talk video. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and you all sent me in some questions. I answered the questions. They good questions. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned.
I had to boss up for a check. I had to stop.
Hey guys, so let's go ahead and get started with your questions that you asked me. So I put them in a special folder on my phone. I did get one additional. Let me actually look on my Instagram because I did ask them if they had any additional questions. They can send them to me, but I don't think anyone did. Only one person, so that's cool. Okay, so I already have all my other questions that I want to answer. So let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. I'm drinking me some wine, actually ghetto, out of this cup right here. So just excuse that. For some reason I can't find my wine glass. I'm like, where the hell is it at? Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Where is my questions? Where are my questions? Where are my questions? Alright. This is supposed to be June 1st. It's about to be July. But it's okay. It's okay. We get into it. It's alright. Alright. American Beauty XO. Hey girl. So she asked me, name 3 things that you love about yourself. So 3 things that I love about myself. The first thing would have to be the fact that I am very blunt. I am very blunt and I stand up for what I believe in. I used to always say, like, I made this way for a reason. I didn't ever understand what the reason is, which I kind of still don't understand what the reason is. But I think it has something to do with God. I think so. Because I am very, I mean, it could really be nothing else because I am very blunt. And when I believe something, that's what I believe. Can't nobody tell me no different. Can't nobody change my mind. Can't nobody make me think any different. It just is what it is. The second thing I would have to say is my ability to make people laugh. I love making people laugh. I've always loved to make people laugh. I feel like making people, girl, I look oily. The heck? I don't know if it's this primer I use. Let me set my face. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. So I love to make people laugh just in general. I've always loved to make people laugh. I always like being the life of the party girl. Like, I love to be the center of attention. I love to just make people laugh. Because I feel like laughter, like if you're having a bad day and you can come on my stuff and laugh, I just feel like it made me feel good. You know, because I've had bad days and I go on somebody's Instagram and I be cracking up. And laughter is just medicine for the soul. It just makes you feel so good. The last thing I would have to say is the fact that I'm unafraid to be transparent. I feel like a lot of times on social media, people are being people that they are not. They don't want to really show y'all who they are. I show y'all about my stomach. I tell y'all about my stomach. I show y'all the outfits, my stomach. I tell y'all my insecurities and what I feel and what I don't. I don't care. Like, don't nothing too much bother me too much, you know? It bothered me at first, like, what people gonna think and da-da-da. But I don't like to fake the fun. Like, I am how I am and I am who I am. And if you meet me outside of YouTube or you see me out, I'm the same person. I'm not funny acting. I'm nothing like that. Like, and I value that within myself. I value that within myself. So those would be the top 3 things that I love about myself. But would be being transparent, and the first thing be the same thing. Being transparent and also being blunt. No, because you can be blunt and not be transparent. No, I want to change my third. My third would have to be the fact that I can feel people's vibes. I like that about myself. It's really called discernment. Just in general, I have the gift of discernment. So I can really read somebody. Like if I meet one of my friends, I can tell if they're off or something ain't right. If I meet their boyfriend, I can tell if something ain't right. I can always tell if something ain't right, and I'm never wrong, ever. It would eventually come to the light, and it just is what it is. And yeah, so I really, because some people don't have, I think my pastor did like a whole sermon about discernment, and I thought everybody had it, but everybody don't. Some people can't tell the people that are good for them and the people that's not good for them, and the people that's, you know, if they vibe a little off of something ain't right. Some people don't know. They really don't know. And you have to pray and ask God for discernment. So if people got to pray for it, I'm happy that I already got the gift, girl. Because I would read you for filth. Okay? Like, something ain't right. I don't know what it is. And I would tell you something ain't right. I don't know what it is. But they don't make me feel right. And something is not right. Alright. Next question. The next question is from DARKSKINNEXTDOOR. But hey, girl. What's your advice? I can't even read. What's your advice for newcomers wanting to move to Atlanta for the first time? So my advice for newcomers wanting to move to Atlanta, I did a whole video on moving to Atlanta and tips for moving to Atlanta, so I will put that down below. But my main thing would be make sure that you are in tune with God and this is where you're supposed to be. So you need to really know, like, am I really supposed to be in Atlanta? Because I feel like sometimes people get caught up in the hype. Like, I'm just going to move. I'm going to move to Atlanta. I'm going to move to California. I'm going to move here. I'm going to move there. But it's kind of like, are you supposed to be there? Because you don't want to be out of God's will for your life. So you move here and then you're supposed to be blessed somewhere else. It kind of messes things up. So just make sure this is the right choice for you and this is where you're supposed to be. And then I'll put the link down below for you to check out the videos down below of me talking about like moving to Atlanta and my experience with it and everything. Cause I don't know, I came here at first I was like, why the hell did I come here? But it all worked out in the end. Alright, the next question is from Libby Label. If you didn't have to consider the money, what would you be doing to make a living? For example, I study culture, religion if I didn't want to be rich. Okay, so this question kind of bothered me a little bit because I kind of feel like you're saying that you took another route in life because you feel like you can't be rich or what you wanted to do. But that's nobody's fault but your own. Because it's plenty of people that study culture and religion that are rich. Or it's plenty of people that do art that are rich. But it's you put the limitation in your mind yourself. So that part kind of like made me feel like, what the hell? I don't know. And I feel like sometimes we do get caught up in these things where we're like, oh, if I wanted to be rich, if I didn't want to be rich, I wouldn't do art. If I didn't want to be rich, I wouldn't do dance. People that's making money dancing or doing art or doing whatever. You have let somebody speak that into your life and then you accepted it for what it was. That's simply what that was. Or, yeah, because we get our beliefs from other people. So your mama probably said something, or daddy, granddaddy, whoever, you know? So, girl, if you want to study culture and religion, study culture and religion. Whatever's for you, if it's meant for you to be rich, you're going to be rich regardless. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. For me, if you didn't have to consider the money, what would you be doing to make a living? I would be doing what I'm doing right now, which is creating content and selling lashes and educating people on makeup. That's what I would be doing so what I'm doing right now is what I would be doing if I couldn't get paid for it. I am kind of burnt out on making content though, in all actuality. So I enjoy making content, but sometimes I do get burnt out when it comes to like vlogs and stuff. So I don't know. I just get inside my head and everything. But if I could do this for free, I would definitely do it for free. I did it for free for the longest time. CHERISHBEE asked me, what was your dream job? Hey, CHERISHBEE. What was your dream job as a child? What was the best memory of your dad? What would your ideal man be? And are you shy or outgoing? So she asked me 4 questions. Alright, so first question was, what was your dream job as a child? My dream job, I wanted to be a lawyer as a child. When I went to college, my freshman year, I wanted to be a lawyer. Yeah, it didn't happen. And then I changed my major so much. I don't really remember like being really a kid, like younger what I wanted to be. I think I could say like I wanted to be the president or something like that, but yeah, it wasn't nothing serious. But then when I did go to college, I wanted to be a lawyer. What was the best memory of your dad? The best memory I have of my dad is when it would be like Christmas time. They used to have this store called KB Toys, and we used to go every Christmas, and my daddy would let me pick out the toys that I wanted to pick out. What would your ideal man be? I really don't know what my ideal man would be. I'm not really a picky person. I don't have like a lot of like check boxes or check things I need to check off the list or anything like that. I just really want someone. I really love the girl dark skinned guys with beards. But it's not like limited to that. Like I only talk to dark skinned guys with beards. That's just really what I'm attracted to. Or like this little chin hair. I really like it. But I really just want somebody who loves God. Like genuinely loves God and understands like who God is and what, you know, our purpose is within God. And then someone who is funny that can hold a conversation as well. Yeah, I want someone that can hold a conversation, because a lot of people can't communicate well. And even if you can't communicate well, then you're open to changing and open to trying to communicate well. And that's for someone that's funny. I could not be. Could y'all imagine me being with somebody that's all stuffy and all serious? I could not, girl. I probably would be dumped his ass so fast. Like, no. Yeah, that probably would be horrible. Because I'm too goofy, bro. I'm goofy all the time. Y'all watch my vlogs. Y'all know I'm goofy as hell. So if I dated somebody and they just like all serious or saying lame jokes and shit, I think that we would not click at all. Also, someone who is not like really like all that sex. Like, sex is nice and all that. But I don't, when you first meet me, I feel like I've been meeting a lot of people that when they first meet me, they think they're going to try me or try to have sex with me or whatever the case may be. And I don't want that. So somebody that, you know, is willing to take their time and understands that, you know, if I decided to be celibate, which I'm leaning towards that way, then they could accept that and understand why and choose the choice for them as well. That's really about it, girl. And hold on, I told you I don't have a checklist, but I'm sitting here saying all this stuff. And somebody that understands that love itself is a compromise. Sometimes people don't want to compromise. They don't want to change their ways. They want to be how they are. I'm who I am and blah, 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 blah. But I need someone that understands that love is a compromise. You know, I don't know. I can't wait till I finally meet that person that makes me feel good, makes me feel that way. Like they love me and they want to be with me and they'll do anything to be with me and I'll do anything to be with them. Okay, and then you asked me, am I shy or outgoing? Girl, I'm really like funny acting kinda. So it just really depends. So I can be fun to be around. I can be really outgoing, and then sometimes I can be really shy if I'm not comfortable. It just really depends on the situation. But I am a really outgoing person. I do feed off people's energy. I do like to make people laugh. I love to be the life of the party. I love to talk shit. I just love being like having fun and being the life of the party. Like I said, like I just like stuff like that. Alright, next question is from DARKSKINBRITT again. I think I just did DARKSKINBRITT, did I? I don't know. I don't know, girl. I think the DARKSKINBRITT is the one that changed her name. So update on Georgia is, I've been in Georgia, girl. It's been 5 years. 5 years. It'll be 5 years on July 3rd. I packed my stuff up back home and I drove down here in my old beat up car, and with in the air, I had just got the air fixed, and it was on a wing and a prayer that I got here. And I don't know, I didn't like it at first. I always tell y'all that I did not like Georgia at first. I absolutely hated it at first. And then now I feel like I'm finally like finding myself in Georgia. Like I want to get my place in Georgia. I like it here. It's a lot of opportunity here. It's a lot of chance. It's a lot that can be done. It's like a eat or be eaten type of place though. So you have to give it a fair chance in order to understand like what I'm talking about. I feel like with anywhere that you move, you have to give it a fair chance. At least like 2 to 3 years to really see if that's the place where you're supposed to be and see if that's what you really, you know, if that's what you really want to do. And if you really like it. Because at first, you know, you don't have any friends or anything and you're leaving what you know to come somewhere. So it was really hard for me to adjust to Georgia. I feel like if my mom didn't move down here, I would have really went back to Detroit. Like really moved back. And I'm glad that it happened the way it did, because now I have like my friends. I make YouTube videos. I don't think that if I was still in Detroit, I would be like making YouTube videos and stuff, you know? So it all worked out. And I love it here. Like I do. I don't know if I'll end up here like buying a house or anything here. I may move somewhere else. I don't know. But I am here now and I am enjoying it. Tips on starting a YouTube channel. People ask me this all the time and I'm just like, I don't know really what you want me to say. Start it. That's the first thing. Figure out what it is that you want to talk about, what you want to do. My channel is a lot. I do a lot of vlogging. I do beauty. I do lifestyle. I do a lot of stuff on my channel. Be consistent. Make time and don't act like you don't have the time. Like I know every YouTuber says be consistent, but it's really a good thing to be consistent. I'm not gonna say it's key, because you can be consistent and still not be getting in front of the right people to get to where you need to be. So consistency is very important though, because whatever if you have a little audience, if you only have 20 people, if they know that you come on every day at 11 o'clock, every Monday at 11 o'clock, that's what time you need to be coming on. Like it's like a TV show, you know? So be consistent. Work with being consistent. promote yourself shamelessly all across the board. I always tell y'all this. Promote yourself, promote yourself, promote yourself. It's nobody's fault that you have 8 subscribers and you got 29 friends, okay? So you need to promote yourself. You can't get mad at nobody till I only got 8 subscribers. You ain't telling nobody about your channel. You ain't telling nobody what you do on your channel. You haven't found things. You know, if it's certain stuff that you want to talk about on your channel, oh, I want to talk about beauty. Find a beauty group in your area. Like, go on meetme.com and find people that are into beauty that do YouTube and get those people, and you can collab with those people and get to know those people. Go network. Go meet new people. Tell everybody what the fuck you're doing. Even if you're vlogging, people are gonna be nosy as hell. If you got your camera out, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to see. So make sure that you are promoting yourself. And don't be afraid. And the last thing is, don't be afraid to be yourself. If you look at my old videos, girl, I was a different person. I was not me. I was acting like other YouTubers or talking like other YouTubers. And now I talk like myself, you know, and I act like myself. I don't act like anyone else but me. And that is your power in all actuality. I'm not going to sit here and be like, when I started being myself, that's when no. I mean, it is when my numbers started to go up. But it's really important that you are yourself. Don't try to be like anybody else on YouTube. Don't try to talk like anybody else. Don't try to show certain shit of your life like anybody else. Don't think because you don't have what somebody else has, you can't be on YouTube. Don't think because you don't have a Gucci bag, Louis bag, Prada bag, Gucci, whatever, that you can't do what nobody else do. Don't think because your teeth yellow, you can't be on YouTube. You can do whatever you want to do. It's all in your head. Okay? So, we're going to scratch everything I said. The main thing is be yourself. That's all I got. Be yourself. That's the tip I got for YouTube. You start the channel and be yourself. Don't be anybody else but yourself. Don't make your content look like nobody else. Don't make your thumbnails look like nobody else. Don't make your channel art look like nobody else. Be yourself. And produce quality content for you at that time. My quality may not be your quality. Your quality may not be my quality. Now, I don't want to look at no fuzzy shit. But I'm just saying, don't create bull crap or have shit all in your background or half-ass it. If you're gonna do it and give it your all. Because when you do something and you don't give it your all, the universe just gives you back what you give. So if I create a YouTube channel and if I create a YouTube video and it's shitty and I barely wanted to put it up and I knew some shit was fucked up in it and I just chose to still go ahead and leave it up, then the universe is gonna bless me right back with bull crap. Now if I give my all, this is my all. Anytime I put up content on my channel or on anything, it's the best that I can do at that time. When I first started YouTube, I started on my webcam on my computer. I did not have a camera. And that was the best quality. I got good lighting. I sat in front of a big window at my house. I had a nice white background. And I created content. And then I eventually evolved. You can see me evolving throughout all my videos. You know, you can see me evolving. You can see me changing. First video I made, I wasn't even in front of the window. I was like over here in the corner. Like, I didn't even have a bed at the time. And I created my first video. So, do the best you can with what you have. And then eventually evolve. And, girl, I could talk about this for so long. Don't go out buying all that shit. I need a Canon 60D and I need this lens, I need this. And because 9 times out of 10, you probably won't complete what you said you was going to complete. And you're probably not going to be consistent. And you probably, when it get a little hard, you're probably going to quit. Not you, for instance, but I'm just saying people. Most people will quit YouTube. Most people will start it and not be consistent. Most people will start it and half-ass it. Most people will start it and won't gain any subscribers. Most people will start it and then be looking crazy, talking about, oh my God, it just won for me. Most people will start it because they think it's a walk in the park and it's not. So don't go out buying all that shit. If you try it and you find out, hey, it's not for me, that's fine. It's blogging, it's IGTV, it's blogs. You can create a blog. You can create an Instagram page for beauty, fitness, lifestyle, whatever. It's so many different avenues to get your content out there. You can make a Facebook group and do Facebook Lives. YouTube is not the only route. So it just really depends on what's the route for you. So don't think that YouTube is the end all be all. That's it. Yeah. I know that was a lot, girl. I'm just going. Okay. Cakes by Tasia. Girl, send me a cake. Okay, Aaron. If you could have lunch and have a conversation with anyone alive or dead, who would you choose and what would you ask them? If I could, I would probably choose 2 people. They're not dead. I would choose Danessa Myricks. She is a makeup artist and she has like makeup, like palettes. She has other products as well. I just want to know like her tricks and what she knows and just learn from her. And another lady, she's a makeup artist in Georgia. Her name is the MUA Alex on Instagram. I love her so much. Like, I love her work. I just like her personality. She is who she is, and I want to learn from her. Yeah, so those would be the two people that I would want to talk to, sit down and talk to, just about makeup. And, you know, people have been in the makeup industry for so long. They have their tricks, they have their tips, and I want to learn more about makeup and just makeup application and just things about makeup just in general. Okay, so KIMAMAZIN asked me, I want to re-answer this question. I already filmed this part, but I want to re-answer it because I feel like I kind of answered it, but I don't know. Okay, in your growing up and living, what have been your saddest or hurtful experiences, and how did you deal or overcome with them? So I had two like hurtful experiences when growing up, not growing up, but living. Much I don't really want to talk about growing up, but living. The first one would have to be my dad passing away, and the second one would have to be that guy that I used to talk to that I found out he had a baby mama. Then he ended up getting married to his baby mama. That was a really hurtful experience. So those would have to be the two things that really like hurt me or made me really, really sad. How I got over those things, let me see. How did you deal with them or overcome? So how you deal with them is you allow yourself to feel the emotions. Sometimes we go through things and we always want to be so tough and so hard and so, I got this, or ain't nothing wrong with me, or I'm good. And you really going through something. Don't try to be so hard and so tough. Allow yourself to feel emotions. If you feel sad, feel sad. If you feel upset, you feel upset. If you're mad, you're mad. Tell that person how you're feeling as well. You know, let people know how you're feeling and then work through those issues. You have to understand that in life, my dad passed away. It was a sad moment for me. It wasn't sad in that time, but then after the fact, I was sad. But you have to realize that life is full of ups and downs. That's what life is. Ups and downs, ups and downs. Nobody in this life, I don't care how much money they have, what they look like they have. Nobody in this life is always just happy or up just the entire time. We all go through something. We all have our ups, we all have our downs. But you can't allow those things to cripple you and make you feel sad or make you feel so down to the point where you don't fight for your life. It's just that serious. Like, people get sunk in, like, they sink into depression or they sink into sadness because they don't have the strength to fight for what is going on. Like, they don't have the strength to fight for the better or fight for the other side of things or fight for the good. And things happen, but life is life. That's really the quote that I live by. Life is life. Things will happen to you. Things are going to happen to you. Things that you least expect to happen. But if God allowed it to happen, it happened for a reason. And it happened for a reason, no matter how fucked up it may be, no matter how messed up it may sound, no matter whatever it may be. It happened for a reason. And if you're feeling like, okay, whatever it is that you're going through or whatever happened in your life or when you grew up, you know, those things shape and mold us to be who we are today. So things that I went through when I was a kid have shaped and molded me to be how I am now. And things that I went through a year ago have shaped and molded me to be how I am now. And sometimes we have to work through those problems. So I would say not masking the issues, because I do have a problem with masking issues, and actually working through them. And if you feel like you need to go see a therapist, because I know I'm about to give me one, girl. If you feel like you need to go see a therapist just to work through your issues and your problems, then do that. Discuss these things with somebody. We are the way we are because it is uprooted from our upbringing or uprooted from whatever we have been through. I'm closed off to individuals because I feel like when I was open to individuals, they used that against me. So therefore, I cannot open up to people. I do not open up to people. I share the least amount that I can about myself. And that is the problem that I have. You know what I'm saying? So I know that these things come from certain things. So you have to really be self-aware with things that are hurting you or making you feel some type of way. You get hurt from things, and it has its consequences for you being hurt from those things. Because what do you normally want to do when you get hurt? Not do the thing that caused you to get hurt. If I fall off my bike, I'm less likely, I might get back on the bike again, but I'm less likely to go over that bump again or slide across like I used to because I fell off the damn bike. Or if I got into an accident, you know, some people get into accidents and they scared to drive a certain way because they got into an accident because it hurted them. Or I love that person so much and they hurt me so bad and I don't want to love again. Or I got all these standards and I got this and that and I got this and that. So you really have to work through your issues and work through your emotions. And understand that life is life. It just is what it is. We go through things. We're going to go. But don't let those things cripple you to the point where you don't move and you don't make any moves and you can't do nothing and you just so damn scared to do anything. And if you feel like you got to go talk to somebody, you got to talk to somebody. Because sometimes you can't deal with things on your own. Sometimes we try to take on things ourselves. Like, if such and such got through it, I know I can. No, ma'am. Go talk to somebody and get help. So anytime that I feel like, okay, this has happened to me, I go through my moments where I'm sad, but then at the same time, it's like things happen for a reason, what happened for a reason. And God cut it short for a reason. I could be sad that my dad is dead, or I still grieve it. You know what I'm saying? I still grieve sometimes. I still think about him, but he's in a better place. I still grieve the fact that the guy got married, but was that really who God had for me? You know what I'm saying? I can sit here, what if I was still stuck? Like, oh my God, I can't, crying and shit. Like, and God got something so much greater. God sees before we can even see. Although we can't see, God can see. It's just crazy, man. Life is just full of ups and downs. You can be happy today and sad tomorrow, and that's just what it is. But life is life, and I'm grateful for it nonetheless. You know, because some people can't snap out of stuff. So really just work on your emotions and work on feeling those emotions and working through the emotions. And if you feel like you can't do it on your own, go seek help. It's up to you to choose happiness. It's a choice. Happiness is a choice. Peace is a choice. You want peace, you won't have it. You don't want happiness, you won't have it. That's all I got. Even asked me, what is one event that's happened in your life that you feel helped a great deal in sculpting who you are today? So one event that happened in my life that sculpted me for who I am today is me moving to Georgia. I feel like if I didn't live in Georgia, I would be in the same cycle as a lot of people back home. When I go home, people that are back home are doing the same thing they was doing when I left 5 years ago. Literally the same thing. I'm not even like exaggerating. Literally the same thing. Losing their job, car messing up, oh they ain't got enough money, oh they dealing with these men, oh my God, and blah, 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 blah. And I feel like if I was there, I wouldn't probably have started a YouTube channel. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably would have, but probably would have half-assed it or stopped it or not been consistent. I probably would be working a 9-to-5 job and really wouldn't have stepped out on faith to not have a 9-to-5 job. I probably would have been miserable. I probably would have been working at Chrysler or Ford probably. In no actuality. Or GM. Making cars on the thing. Talk about I'm unfulfilled and I'm unhappy. I just really feel like I would have been. I think all things work together for how they're supposed to go. And girl, it's just crazy. Like, this has really shaped and molded me. I've learned so much being in Georgia. I have really learned a lot about myself. I have grown a lot. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. I'm not the same person I was last year. I don't know. I have learned a lot, and being in Georgia causes you to have a grind, like a hustle. Like, I want to be better. I want to do this. I can do this. Like, if you see how people live here and how people act, and I have a good circle of friends and what people are doing, they on their grind, they on their business, they about their business, they about their money, they about their life. Like, it's just a totally different atmosphere from being at home, and that's just what it is. All right. And I'm so happy that I'm here. Like, I don't know, it's crazy because I came here because I started talking to this guy. And my sister was like, you need to come, you need to come. So I just ended up coming. I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and go. And girl, it's just crazy that I came here and it was the best decision I could have made. Alicia asked me, do you like Atlanta better than Detroit? No, I don't like Atlanta better than Detroit. I like them both equally. Detroit is where I'm from. I love Detroit. I love going back home for like 2-3 months at a time. I love the food. I love hanging with people. I love just chilling. I feel like I don't really have any worries when I'm in Detroit. I just like Detroit because that's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. You know, that's my city. That's where I'm from. So I like them both equally. I've learned a lot being in both places, and yeah, I would never be like, oh, I like Atlanta better than Detroit. Atlanta, no. I like them both equally. Detroit is where I'm from. That is my heart. That is my soul. But I just live here right now. That's just what it is. And then someone asked me on IG. Let me find her name. NIKKI LASHAY asked me, Detroit versus ATL. Pros and cons of living in both. I don't really have any cons, to be honest. Pros for Detroit, I mean, I can think of some. Pros for Detroit would have to be, I don't know. I don't really have no pros and cons for Detroit. I'm not going to, like, say nothing bad about my city, so it just is what it is. It's my city. I love my city. I love my city, so I don't really have nothing to say like, oh, I hate it there because this and that. But you can't get swallowed up in Detroit. That's the only thing. You can get swallowed up in Detroit and not realize that there is another world outside of Detroit in itself. And be like, this is just what life is. And there's so much more to life than being in Detroit. So if you are in Detroit, I suggest that you do go out and travel and find places that you like and see if you want to move or see if you want to stay in Detroit. It's really up to you, you know. But I don't have any pros and cons for that. Pros and cons of Atlanta. Cons for Atlanta will have to be traffic. I hate traffic so much. I feel like there's always traffic. If I don't leave right by a certain time, I'm in traffic. Traffic is annoying as hell. It's just so many people. And the roads are like so weird here compared to back home. But it's probably because I live in the suburbs. And I live in the suburbs and the city is not that bad. So the city is it's broken down into like 10th Street, 11th Street, 10th Street. Like it's broken down. So if I stayed in the city, I think it would kind of be the same as living back home. But even going back home, even if I'm back home and I'm driving to the suburbs, Detroit is set up in miles. So it's like 6 miles, 7 miles, 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles. It go all the way up to like the 20s. So it's broken off into miles. So everything is a mile apart. Here, if you miss your exit, girl, it take you forever to get back on the freeway and go back the other way. So when I first moved here, I was like, what the hell? Who created these roads? And why are they like this? Yeah, I hated them so much. They so bad. They're not good. Okay. So yeah, that would be my comment about living here. Pros would be it gives you a hustle. It makes you want to hustle. It makes you want to grind. It makes you want to be better. Atlanta is a place that makes you want to be better. You either eat or you be eating in Atlanta. That's just simply what it is. Either you're going to get to work and you're going to do what you got to do, or either you're not and you're going to take your ass back home, or you're going to go be here and be like, oh, ain't no jobs, oh, ain't this and that. It really gives you a hustle spirit and a hustle mentality and shows you that you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. Because you see these black people down here that have money, okay? Money. MARYVEE asked me, how did you color match your Fenty foundation? So how I color matched is they didn't have my shade in the store. So I tried one shade but it didn't work. But you have to realize that Fenty Beauty dries darker. So when you go to Sephora, put the foundation on like the bottom part of your face and then walk around the mall for a while and then go outside and then see which one blends seamlessly into your actual skin, like looks like it's your skin, and that's your shade. And then you can order it online or you can order it in the store if they have it in the store. They may just have a sample. Alright, in what direction are you trying to take Lash Lord? I want Lash Lord to be a well-known brand. I would say a household name. Yeah, household name. A well-known brand. I want to eventually sell other products as well. I want to venture out into other things. I want to educate people. I don't know. I really don't want to talk about my business like that. But yeah, I do want it to be a really big business. And I really want it to be a successful business. I don't want to just sell lashes. I want to evolve into other things as well. And then she said, would you ever add cosmetics to your brand? And yeah, I would. So I do want to add other cosmetics to my brand. I'm working on a few things, 2 different things I'm going to sell in January. Alright, y'all, so that is the end of the Lex Talk video. Wow, the crowd roars. Wow. So now, let me stop playing. Alright, so that is the end. So if you have any questions for the next Lex Talk video, you can send it to me in my DM and I'll put them in a special folder for the next time because I'll do it next month again. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share my channel with a friend today. We're at 12,200 subscribers. I can't believe I'm actually at 12,000 subscribers. It's just crazy to me. Like, I don't know why that's so crazy to me because I'm just me, you know? But it's just crazy to me. So share my channel with somebody today. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're watching this, if you're not subscribed. Hit the thumbs up button. Don't hit the thumbs down button. Yeah, just leave it be. Just let it be. Why you gotta do that for? What's the problem? Why you gotta beef with me for? I don't even know you. Alright, that's it. That's all I got. I gotta talk to you later. Bye. Bye. Oh yeah, go follow me on Instagram too. It'll be right here. Follow me on Instagram, girl. Click the Instagram. You don't have to download IGTV separately. You did when it first came out, but you don't know more. Somebody told me. One of my subscribers told me. So yeah, go download IG and add me. You should be following me on both if you love me so much. Duh. Alright, bye y'all. And comment, leave me some comments down below. Let me know if you like this, if you didn't, if I answered your question well, if it helped you, if it didn't, you know. Bye.